Okay, we're back for leg day. So we're gonna start with some basic exercises to work the back part of the legs. So she's gonna do some dumbbell deadlifts first. So she's gonna keep her back really flat and the dumbbells are kind of angled down, you can see, and she just touches the ground, stands up, and that is pulling what we call the posterior chain. It's working the lower back. Notice how flat her back is. It's working the glutes. It's working the hamstrings. So it really, if you want to tone that butt, deadlifts are a great way. You don't have to have weights for deadlifts either. You can do deadlifts with a band. Double it up under there. There you go. So double the band under your feet, and she stands. And if she wants to make it harder, she can either change bands or she can wrap her hands like she did in a previous exercise to make it more difficult. But the same thing, flat back, really working through here and here. Okay, that's where she's gonna feel that. All right, perfect. Now, another great exercise for the posterior chain, the back of the legs, the butt, the glutes. Again, that tone butt is dumbbell step-ups. Now, you don't have to have a box. We have a box here that she's gonna step up on. She's gonna put one foot up, step up. So when she puts that foot up and steps up, it really activates again the back part of the hamstring, the glutes, the butt, however you want to call it. So she can do those step ups. She can make that higher. She can make the box lower. You can use a curb. You can use a step at your house. You can use anything. You don't have to have weights for this. You can do step ups without any weights. She's going to do the very same thing. She's just going to step up. She's not holding the weight. So it makes it a little easier, right? If you don't want to hold weights, you do it that way. So that's a couple versions of that. Then squats. Now we really are going to emphasize that squatting is probably the number one exercise that people should do. So she's going to squat first with dumbbells. She's just going to do a squat with her dumbbells just resting on her shoulders. And when she's going down, I want you to look at how her back stays flat. Her head stays looking forward and up. She's not bending over. And she squats below, what we call below parallel, where her hip crease, I'll hold my hand on it, is going below her knees, full range of motion, and she stands up. If you can't go that motion yet, work on it. Yeah, maybe you can only go this far. The more you do it, then the next time you'll start to see that you can go lower and lower. You don't have to have weights for this. You can do what we just call air squats, where she's again holding her hands in the prayer position because that makes her keep her chest up. All right, again, flat back. Again, full range of motion if she's able, all the way down. She stands all the way up, opens her hips up. Now, let's show them what it looks like if you do it wrong. If you bend over, you don't have the thigh. A lot of times people don't have the strength in their quadriceps, in their thighs, and they'll do this. That is not safe. You can hurt your back. That is not what we're looking for. We'd much rather you only go partial down, but keep that back up. So show that one more time. If that's all you have, that's all you have. The more you do it, I promise you, it will improve. So that's squats. Squatting is the number one way to get your body primed to make more testosterone and more hormones that help you build muscle, burn fat, look great, feel great, all the things that I think everybody's looking for. Okay, dumbbell lunges, if you'll grab the dumbbells. So there's two versions of lunges that she's gonna show us. She's gonna show us a forward lunge. Again, back is flat, eyes are looking at the camera, she's not looking down, she's not bending over. She's taking that leg, one leg, left leg forward, right knee hits the ground, boom, then she switches, all right? That really works the quadriceps, it works the hamstrings, it works the entire leg system. So that was forward lunges. Now she's gonna do dumbbell reverse lunges. Boom. She's doing the same thing except that leg is going back. It just works the muscles from a different group, from a different angle. Perfect. So you can see again, Back flat, face forward, head up, chest up. Now, she can do lunges without weights. You don't have to start with weights. Maybe you don't have weights. You can do just body weight forward lunges. Just give us a couple and then a couple from the side. Notice her back, notice her chest, notice her head. Everything's looking forward. And same thing. You're going to go reverse now. Oh, sorry. She's going to show us that you may not be able to touch your knee to the ground. So you go as far as you can go, and again, it will improve if you keep moving. All right, now she's going to do reverse lunges, same way. Knee to the ground, we would call that full range of motion. She stands and opens her hips all the way up. Again, back flat, very important to protect our back. Head up, chest up. Beautiful. Now, maybe you can't go that way as far, so you go as far as you can go, and you continue to work on it, and it will, again, improve. Perfect. So hopefully you're getting an idea. Just a little bit of movement, y'all. It doesn't take a lot if you hadn't been doing anything to start activating those muscles to build, okay? You got to use them. You got to use it or lose it. Okay, we did lunges. Oh, dumbbell calf raises. She's going to hold the dumbbells, and she is just going to stand up on her toes. Very simple, but when she does that, it's going to activate right in here. It's going to work the hamstrings, but what you're doing, again, is you're toning those calves. It makes you run faster, jump higher, be able to step up, go up steps better, all those things. She can do the same thing without weights. You can do this on anywhere, anytime. She just does it without the weights, with the weights. You can use heavy weights, you can use no weights. Just moving, moving, moving. You can do this one with a band. Again, you're going to need to double the band under your feet. And she's going to stand on the band and then just stand up. And then she's going to holding the band, she's just lifting, and that puts the tension, again, really right in the calves. So you can do that with a band. You can do those, again, let's just show it without a band. You can do this without a band also. She's just going to do it with just her body weight, all right? So there's no right or wrong. There's just doing it. There's, first of all, doing it, and then doing it safely where you're not hurting yourself. All right, so that finishes legs, other than the fact that you're required, as you know, and we've talked about earlier, you're required to walk every day. We encourage 1 to 2 miles. Or 15 to 30 minutes minimum. You can run. Sprinting is great for burning fat, for building muscle, for making your heart stronger. You can bike, you can hike, you can swim, but we need you moving at least 30 minutes every day. The walk is non-negotiable if you're going to be in this program with us, so you already know that. Now, we're going to do a bonus video for you, because Beth's got all kind of ab exercises that she's got up her sleeve. So we're going to set up for that. So we'll be back in just a few.